Hey guys, WaddlerD here. This is an update video to let you guys know what's going on. And yes, I know I've been doing a lot of these, but I also want to thank you guys for leaving comments, watching the videos, just pretty much supporting me in some other way. And I'm always going to be glad to give out give out my gratitude in forms of videos and basically just try to make you guys feel a little bit more involved with this. One reason I did not post up any Pokemon Black video this weekend is because it's mainly because Ray hasn't posted up anything, and I'm trying to go alongside his LP of Pokemon White. And at the moment, I'm just going to say that I will post up a video next weekend or this weekend coming up. But it's just I don't want to get too far ahead of him, and vice versa, because it gets kind of like lopsided. Like, oh, this one person's like 5 miles away from the other guy. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to do that, is to just basically give Ray a chance to get his videos up, so I can then kind of go alongside him. Basically, that's basically the main idea of these two LPs, and uh, that's that's basically why I didn't post up anything. So if there was any issue with that with you guys, I apologize in advance, but I'll at least let you guys know a little bit more promptly the next time that sort of thing happens. So that's basically what's going on. But another thing I want to mention to you guys, and it's probably the main point, or one of the main points of this update video, I had created a nice form spring account because was noticing that Bonga was using it. I also was noticing that Lancer is using it, and I also noticed that trying to think of Harpy Kuro. Sorry about that, Harpy. It's like, oh, who is that person? Derp. So yes, Harpy Kuro, Bonga, Lancer are using it, and I was thinking to myself, well, there was a section on YouTube that was kind of like this, where you ask a question and you get answers from people in form of suggestions and whatnot, and it's like, dude, why the fuck did they get rid of that? That's pretty much one of the things I've been asking about YouTube lately. It's like they're getting rid of all this good shit that I've been noticing, and it's like all fucking dilapidated. And it kind of pisses me off a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just trying to deal with it. So, the best way to do that, in my opinion, is just fucking go with the flow. But at the same time, try to paddle the other direction, so that way you're not like being totally going with the flow and blindly. Yeah, this is great, man. This is lovely. I love these changes. No, I don't like these changes. These changes suck ass. I will tell you that with a fucking stamp down, man. These changes are murdering YouTube in a way, but at the same time, you kind of have to deal with the wonderful corporational YouTube-ness. Granted, I say that if it's making them more money, I can understand their views, but at the same time, you still gotta have the audience to worry about YouTube. Okay, so yes, basically, before I get too far ahead of myself, I digress from what I was currently talking about to the point of the FormSpring account. Basically, it's a way for me to interact with you guys a little bit more on a questionable level, where I basically ask you guys questions, and you are able to ask me questions. That's kind of what I like about it. It allows you to get frickin' conversations going and discussions and all that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and I'll also have a link always on the main page to the right, and you guys can check that out, because I want to use that to ask you guys questions like, oh, what requests you might have for any LPs or streams and whatnot, and what the fuzz, because that would be pretty awesome, honestly. And I think we could also use it kind of like the old school moderator section that I'm currently missing a little bit. Also, you guys can ask me all these wonderful questions, like pretty much how you do stuff, or any questions about games that I may or may not have touched. And I would be gladly to try to answer as much as I can, but at the same time, I'm not going to be answering the same question 15 times, just to let you know, because there's a point where tedium starts to wreck on my nerves, and if I start answering the same question 5 fucking times, I'll let you know. It's like, oh, this question's been answered 3 times before, so why don't you look at those 3 times before first? So yes, if that ever occurs, I'll just start posting links and saying, other question done. Fourth thing I want to talk about, or third thing I want to talk about is I just want to talk about the recent completed LPs that have been posted up on my website. And I'm still trying to think of what exactly to do with the website, but I feel like it's going somewhere. I mean, I see that it's getting a good amount of attention, and I really appreciate all that attention. But at the same time, I feel like I could do a lot more with it as opposed to just sitting on its ass. It's like barely any signs of updating at times, but I'm going to try to be a lot more diligent, and I say try, but I don't know if it's going to always happen because I can be a little unpredictable with that kind of stuff. But yeah, the most recent completed LPs have been posted up in the video section, so you can check it out there. And of course, there's going to be a link to the website and the video section down there in the description. And you can check it out that way, or you can also go to it on the main channel. It should be, both those links should be there as well. A fourth thing I want to talk to you guys about is the LP schedule that's going to be changing up this week. For instance, we got 2 new LPs on the way because Viewer's Choice said that you guys wanted frickin' Wonder Boy 3 Remake, and you also wanted Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Final Fantasy Mystic Quest on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, since it is a longer game A, and it would be going well alongside an LP that's getting a lot of attention these days, which is the Kirby's Blind LP. I think it's a really successful one. I really appreciate you guys being commenting-tastic on it and expressing your interest, because that just makes me very much motivated to get those videos up every day, or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So those 2 games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Dragon's Quest Remake is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's going to be alongside Zack and Wiki. So that's going to be a pretty interesting duo. So it's one that's going to be puzzle-tastic, and there's going to be one that's platform oriented, so I think it's going to be a nice blend with those 2 games on those 2 days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and Kirby's Dream Land 3 blind, or mostly blind, considering that one snafu, fiasco, etc. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays is that Dragon Quest Remake and the Zack and Wiki's Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure. And of course you got the Saturday stream, and then you got the weekend videos. So I really hope you enjoy that ideas coming your way. And one last thing I want to tell you guys about. Random fact about me. I will say that I was a very big psychology nut back in the day. I still am now. The thing I like about psychology is that it allows you to explore the way the brain works in a way, because I'd say one of the biggest mysteries in the world today is the human brain, because you do not know how that thing is going to work, because first off, we're not psychics. Second off, we have a little bit more reason than, like, say, an animal or a plant, and it's like, geez, what makes us so much different from everything else? And it just kind of makes you wonder a bit. The thing I'd say about the human brain is just all the things that people can be affected by in terms of, like, mental disorders, etc. And at the same time, how the human brain can, like, just send out these electrical pulses and everything. I could probably go on for hours regarding this, but that's one of my biggest interests in life. So I hope that you got more information about myself with that little random fact, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you for your time, support, and everything, guys. I really appreciate it, as always. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week, and enjoy all the content that I have to offer for you guys. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and adios.